Hello and welcome to the Blackboard Ultra Navigation student video. In this video we will be going over what a student will see whenever they log into the new Blackboard Ultra base navigation. Let's begin. Hello, so today I'm going to go over what the new Blackboard is going to look like. This is Blackboard Ultra Navigation. So whenever you log on, it's going to look a lot different. It's going to look like what you see on the screen. Your login's going to be the same. Nothing's going to change that way. Also note that nothing will change when you're actually in your courses. So your courses will look the same. What this is just going to change how you get to them. And then it's also going to be kind of one central location for all things, for all of your courses. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down through the menu here on the left and go through each page so you can see what each tab looks like. Okay, so the first tab we're going to see is the one that you're on and you will come to every time you log on to Blackboard, and that's what is our institution page. On this page, it'll change from time to time. Basically what this is kind of an announcement page. So you can see a variety of different things. There'll always be some sort of links to things that you'll use as a student quite frequently. But this can change throughout the semester, just depending on what kind of information we want to get out to the students. This will also look different depending on what kind of role you play at Edison. So your instructor might see something different, staff might see something different than students, but all students will see the same thing. The next tab on your left on your menu, you can see here it says Sample Nav User. What you will see is actually your name. So this is going to be your profile tab. So when you click on it, you'll see all of your basic information. You'll see your full name, your email. You'll notice it'll be your school email. You cannot change it. You can change your profile picture by simply hovering over the circle and clicking the edit button. From there you can upload something, and I encourage you guys to do that. It's good to have kind of a name with a face type to help your online profile. So you can upload a picture here. Some of the other things that you can change, and you can add the additional information, contact information. All of this is just what you want to give. You do not by any means have to fill all of this out. You do not have to give any information that you don't want to give on your profile. The only thing that will be filled out for you is this basic information. You can, if you're maybe working on some sort of website for one of your courses or just for your time in college as a whole, you can add it here. You can, like I said, you can add any and all information that you want. Over here on the right hand side, you will be able to change some of this. The default language is always going to be English. This is your privacy settings. So if you click on the edit button here, you can change who sees your profile. Now just note that instructors will always be able to see your profile, but you can open it up to anybody in your course, and administrators as well will actually be able to see your profile. But you can just kind of decide whether you basically want anybody in your course to see it as well. So you just change what you want who you want to see your profile information and hit save. The next box down is this global notifications. You'll have three different kinds. So we have stream notifications. If you click on that, you can see you can change that. Basically, it changes what you see in the next tab over here, which is the activity stream. I know it kind of seems like a funny place to change it, but you can change it several different places. So you can decide what you see in that activity stream. You can click it all, you can click none. I would suggest you at least keep institutional announcements and the course announcements, but you can see when your items, when items have been graded, when new content is posted. So lots of different things that you can choose, and there are also some drop down boxes as well for you to choose within each category. If you go over to the next one, it will be the email notifications. So this will, again, you can decide how often and what you get an email about. You can choose any or all. You can choose whether you get emailed right away or just once a day with everything. So you can do that and click save. And then the last one is basically just for the app. If you use the Blackboard app, you might know that it does what it does. But you can somewhat choose what you see, what you get pushed through on your phone from the Blackboard app. So you just click that. If you don't want anything or don't use it, just leave it blank. So that's your global notifications, and that's going to be for over, the word global basically just means all of your courses. So the global notifications, all of these will be for each of your courses, okay? And I think that's pretty much it for your profile page. The next tab down is the activity stream, and this is also a global tab. So you're going to see things collectively on this page from all of your courses. There's a number of different things that you'll see pop up. If your instructor uses the calendar, which I'm encouraging all of them to do, you will see due dates pop up. You will see things that have maybe are important. Maybe you'll see past due dates. So if you've missed something, you'll see announcements in here. There's 4 different categories. Right now you're just seeing the important and the recent. So you'll see a number of different things in here. This is a great place to go. You can even use this for yourself, and I'll show you how to add some stuff in the calendar for yourself as well. When you're done with the important stuff, you can always dismiss it. The other thing to know is that whenever you click on it, so say this is a due date that came up, you can click on it, and I'll click on this one down here, and it'll go straight to the discussion board or the activity or whatever it is that you need to complete. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of a shortcut, so you don't have to go in, find the course, find the assignment. You can literally just go straight to it. So kind of a neat feature. Also, if it's graded, like I said, you can hit view my grade and it'll show it right there. You can hide it if you don't want it to pop up. Just another kind of neat feature that it offers. You will always see institution announcements as well. In the recent, we'll look at kind of your top 7 or your latest 7, I think is what it is what the setting is set for. So that's the activity stream. A great place to go. You can filter it some up here to see everything, or maybe just assignments, tests, or grades and feedbacks. The settings is going to bring you up to that notification settings that we saw in your activity stream. So just another way to get to it. So activity stream, great place to go to see what is happening next. Okay, the next tab is actually your courses tab. So this part will look different. Once you click on the course, it'll look the same inside the course. But what you'll have here, and I don't have any just because this is an example, but you'll have past courses on this right about here. We can click and it'll kind of filters itself into courses that are current, courses that are past courses, and then courses that are upcoming. So it's kind of nice. It rather than seeing all of your courses, I know you guys do get that from time to time. Until the courses are closed down, you'll see all of them. It can get a little bit confusing. So it does kind of filter itself. You can click here and filter as well. You can also search for your courses. So if you know what the course name is and you have a long list, you can search for them. You can filter it just for courses that you're taking, courses that are open, completed. So a lot of things that you can do here. You can click on a star and favorite a course, so it always keeps it at the top of the page. Lots of different ways to kind of customize it to how you want the page to look and feel. There's also a different option as far as how to see the courses. You can see them with pretty pictures, which the pictures just come automatically. It's kind of weird, but they are beautiful pictures. But if you prefer to look at it that way, you could do that as well. So just a number of different ways. Like I said, once you click on the course, you will see it'll open up and it'll look exactly the same as your courses normally do. So nothing changes inside the course, just how you get into the course. Okay, so moving on, the next tab down you will see is the organizations tab. Now, there's not going to be anything in there for now. We do plan on using this tab. What it'll do is if you are a part of an organization, say National Honor Society or book club or whatever it is that maybe before had an actual course set up for information purposes, that is eventually going to go into the organizations tab. So once we get this up and going, we will eventually start migrating them there. We will let you know before we do that. So, but for now, just know there's not going to be anything in there, but in the future there will be. Okay, that concludes video 1. Please stay tuned for video 2 for the rest of the Ultra Base navigation. And as always, you can always contact me for with questions, or you can visit the help site on the screen. Thanks.